welcome back guys to my channel. Hope you're all well miners. So today we're going to be discussing cryptocurrency and mining in full detail. So the motive of this channel was to make videos for not only pro miners but also for the ones who are beginners. So I will be teaching you the main you can say what are cryptocurrency and mining, and what is the motive of these things. We're going to be discussing these things in detail today, so I hope this video gives you informative 20 to 30 minutes. So let's begin the video. So basically what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is my PC mining. This is basically mining PC or mining rig. So we'll start from beginning. So if you don't want to learn what is cryptocurrency and you already know that and you just want to know what is mining, so you can skip the video ahead. But I'm going to tell you now what is crypto and what is all the fuss about. So basically cryptocurrency is not a proper or professional currency. It is basically a digital asset. It is a digital asset which you can buy with money. So you can't call it currency, as it isn't. Currency isn't, as this asset isn't owned by any government. It isn't responsible. Its responsibility isn't taken by any government. So what's a digital asset? This is a currency made in 2008 or 9 there was a man named Satoshi. He made this crypto digital asset. Crypto digital asset is basically digital set of information or data which you own on a particular address with a certain password. As you know, banks hold your money and you can't withdraw more than a certain amount from that. But cryptocurrency is a free digital asset which isn't centralized. It doesn't depend on anyone. If you own it, you own it with full responsibility. It is an interest free system of money. You don't have to you can say waste your time by waiting for withdrawal amount or limit to reach. So it's decentralized, meaning no one can control the system like the banks. It's a central banks like that. You own it and individually. Plus it's pretty strong system, as banks can be easily stolen. The money can be stolen from the bank easily. However, cryptocurrency hacking is very difficult due to its large spread. Now it is very largely spread in the world, and many users have it, and due to many validators, miners, it's very hard to have a system hacked or something. So it's pretty good. The system is pretty good, and the idea and is phenomenal. And the best thing about it is that it's very fluctuative. The price is very fluctuative, just like gold. And the market depends on a single coin, which is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the main game changer, and if its price is dumping, 90% of the market will dump. So yeah, this is pretty much about Bitcoin, and this is the beauty of it. If you buy it, you hold it, after 1 month you can get 2x money. Your the digital asset you're holding can get 2x. However, in normal currency, it doesn't change a lot. This is also another beauty. You can become a trader. Plus there's also a crypto called USDT, which is a stable coin like normal currencies. 1 USDT equals to $1. So that if you don't want to have a fluctuative price of your crypto, you can buy USDT. And the transfer of these crypto is by address. If when you have a wallet, you get an wallet address. The address you can share it to anyone, and anyone who has your wallet address can he can transfer you money. For example, Peter wants $10 for a perfume that I bought from him. Now I will say him, give me your wallet, public wallet address. He will send me an address, and now I will transfer him 10 USDT, which means US dollar theta. This is the full form, tether. So I will transfer him 10 USDT. 0.8 USDT will be the transaction fee. So I will transfer him 10.8. He will get it in about 10 to 20 minutes, or maybe half an hour. And one more thing, there is also a blockchain. Blockchain is basically the thing on which the coins are made. There's also transaction fees and miners in the competition now. So you will be thinking, how is miner connected to cryptocurrency? So in crypto, there isn't a definite supply of a coin. A coin can come with a definite supply, or it can come with infinite supply. It can be the choice of developers. So basically, for example, Bitcoin, if you mine, if there is a Bitcoin, the total supply of Bitcoin is told to be, for example, 1 million. However, then there are only 500,000 Bitcoin in the world, so rest will be left for miners. Now what is mining is basically, you are giving your GPU's power to generate new Bitcoins, and the more new Bitcoin generated is your reward. You will get them. So basically, the rest 500,000 is to be made by miners, and the miners, it depends on the miners how much time it will take the next 500,000 Bitcoin to develop. For example, if there are more miners in the world, there will be more. The Bitcoin will be mined fastly, and it can be, all the Bitcoins can be mined, and after that there will be no longer Bitcoin mining. You will have to mine other coins. So miners basically, right now, the most profitable mining coin is Ethereum. Bitcoin can't be mined by GPUs. Mining, there are three types of things that can mine any cryptocurrency: CPU, GPU, and ASICs. ASICs are basically the most powerful ones in this. They are you can say one ASIC equals to 10 to 30 GPUs. It's a very powerful one, and it makes a lot of noise too. So basically, Bitcoin is mined by ASICs. Some coins can be mined by CPUs only, some can be mined by GPUs only, some can be mined by all of them. It depends on the coin and its algorithm. Algorithm is the, you can say, a chain in which the coin is, and the miner mines on it. There can be many coins on one algorithm. Algorithm is a set of data, you can say, because when you mine, you basically, your GPU or whatever the system is giving its power to generate some data about that crypto, to generate it, and that is the blockchain. Every blockchain is different type. For example, some blockchain may require more electricity to generate the data. Some blockchains may require more memory of the GPU, so it's really depending. For example, Ethereum requires a lot of memory, whereas there's a coin called Elysium. It requires a lot of, its algorithm is Blake 3. So Blake 3 requires a lot of energy, power, electricity. However, Ethereum's hash rate, ETH. Ethereum is on the algorithm ETH. So Ethereum's algorithm requires a lot of memory, not power. So even if you decrease power but increase the memory, you will get more hash rate. So these are the key differences. And what the miners get reward for the new coins they mine. Plus, they also get the reward for the transactions. Now, if I transfer someone Bitcoin, there will be a small transaction fees cut for that, and it will be transferred to the miner who helped whose GPU helped to calculate the data that was between my account and the other person's account whom I was going to transfer. The miner basically generates new coins, and also calculates the data, and performs the process for transferring the assets. It calculates and the data that this account has to decrease this much amount and then transfer it to the other account and it will increase that. This all thing process is done by the system of the mine. It can be GPU, CPU or ASIC. It is done. The powerful system you have, the more money you will make. This and Ethereum, the most transaction fees, the transaction fees are different. It differs in every coin. For example, Bitcoin has a transaction fees of if for example $2, Ethereum can have of $3. But right now the most transaction fees can also be fluctuative. It's different every time, but Ethereum has the most expensive transaction fees. It is sometimes $150, even though right now it's very less, $7 to $8. But that is also very more compared to Bitcoin or USDT. So there are many cryptocurrencies which can have many different transaction fees. So yeah, the more profitable mining coin is. So the for every cryptocurrency, not every cryptocurrency is mineable. Some cryptocurrencies can be unmineable. For example, their supply can be definite and not required to make more. And some cryptocurrencies which are mineable have competition, that which the more profitable the mining of a coin is, people will mine it more. And when there are more people to mine a certain coin, we can call a cryptocurrency coin too. So when there are more miners to mine a certain coin, then the reward profitability decreases. For example, uh, if a person gives $10 for doing his work, for picking up his bag, he gives $10. But if there are two people, then for picking up the same bag, he will give five to each. If there are 10 people, he will give $1 to each. So that's why the mining profitability decreases as there are more miners. So when the coin with the most profitability has the most miners attracted to it. For example, and the power of your GPU, the unit for it is a mega hash or hash. Hash is the unit which basically tells you the power of your GPU or your machine, mining machine, from which you calculate your profitability. And yeah, so that was it. And there is a miners usually buy a lot of GPUs for mining. For example, usually every miner has 10 to 20 GPUs. However, I only have 2 GPUs at the moment. Many miners have different GPUs, and their GPUs are required by gamers and miners. These both people buy GPUs, but gamers usually only buy single GPU. For example, if you want to buy a laptop, there will be only one GPU in that laptop and one CPU. But the gamers don't like laptops because they are very slow and they want to build their own PC. The difference between PC and laptop is PC is manually built, so they choose what they want to add in the PC. The components are same, but the more powerful in the PC. In the PC there are more stronger GPUs and CPUs, etc. There are fans, cooling fans, because they heat up more. So in the PC, gamers add one GPU and one CPU, and their gaming performance is very good. However, the miners add 10 to 20 GPUs because they want more, from one GPU they earn money, but they want to earn more, so they add more GPUs in it, and like that, they both are rivals because there is a huge shortage of GPUs, and the prices are way above their MSR. For example, there's a GPU, if its price is it should be around $250. Right now in the market it's $2,000. So the prices are peaked at the moment, and there are only two main companies for making GPUs, Nvidia and AMD. So these are the main companies, and they only make GPUs in the whole world. I think they make chipsets. Yeah, they are the only ones making chipsets for the GPU. There's a chip inside the GPU, and there are many companies like Zotac, Asus, and many others that make that sell GPUs. But the main chips inside the GPUs are made by only two companies. So if you buy a Zotac GPU, you will see its name is Zotac Nvidia RTX. So this will be the name because Nvidia RTX, Nvidia is the company name who made chip, and the RTX is the model. For example, Samsung Note. So Note is the model, so RTX is the model, and then Note 20. So for in GPU there is RTX 3060, 3080, 3090, 3070, 3050. So these are the models. There are also 20s, RTX 20 series, RTX 30 series, and there's also a GTX series. So there are many series. If you are a miner, you will need to learn about them. So now let's learn about so as you know, CPU is less powerful than GPU. So CPU mining for CPUs, if you buy a CPU, it will be around $200-300. So its profit is also less, which means you will only earn about 0.3 dollars per day from a CPU, but a GPU is way more expensive to $1,000 to $2,000, so its profitability is also way more, like $2 to $3 per day. Even some GPUs earn $10 per day. It used to be $10, but now the Bitcoin's price is very low, so the market is dumped, and bearish market. Bearish means very prices are low, so the profitability has decreased. So that was pretty much it about cryptocurrency. And now we are going to be talking about mining. So yeah, mining. I pretty much told almost all the things, but there's also another thing that miners have to miners get the rewards for two things: transaction fees and the new currency, new supply that they create. So basically there's another thing that a coin the developers can have. For example, Bitcoin doesn't have this thing, but Ethereum has. The thing is that after every certain amount of years, the mining reward will be halved, which means if today you get 2 Ethereum for mining, you will get 1 Ethereum for mining after, for example, 5 years, and that will keep going on. After next 5 years, you will get 0.5. Then so. This will keep going on. It means that less Ethereum will be generated after per hash. It will be halved. It's called halving, and it's done after every certain amount of years. It can be the developer's choice. So Ethereum has it, and the problem is that Ethereum mining is going to be totally doomed, because the developers have stated that they are going to change the cryptocurrency into unminable coin in a few months. So the miners are and Ethereum was the most profitable coin, so now the profitability will have a certain dump dump. So this will be a problem. However, we are going to learn mining today, so let's keep it to the topic. And the other thing that you will need to learn about mining is about halving. Is Bitcoin doesn't Bitcoin also have halving, but Ethereum, but the recent halving that was done was of Raven coin. It was an extremely profitable coin. It was a very good competitor with to Ethereum, but now it's halved, so its profitability has decreased. Another thing is block reward. When a miner mines a cryptocurrency, it gets the reward in block. A block is also set by the developer. It can be anything, but the block is basically a block is collection of coin. Now for Ethereum, there's a block is of 2 to 3 Ethereum. Let's just check it on Google browser right now. Block reward of Ethereum. So as you can see, it is uh, okay. Currently, each block mined creates 5 fresh ETH. Okay, but I think let's just check this. It block rewards per day. Okay, we can check it from our website, to miners. We can check it from here. Just a second. I hope they have this information. Yes. So it is 2 Ethereum. So as you can see, 2 Ethereum today equals to $6,000 approximately. Uh, Ethereum hash rate is basically in mega hash. I told you hash is the unit, and mega hash is the unit for Ethash. Ethash is the algorithm for Ethereum. Uh, so normally block is the collection of coin, and 2 Ethereum is in the Ethereum block reward, and you get a block is totally based on luck. If when a miner starts to mine, he has a certain amount of hash rate, and that hash rate, for example, if you can see on screen, my RTX 3060 here is having about 38.38 mega hashes. So depending on every mega hash, you get your reward. Now if you according to today, the profitability states that according to my hash power, I will get the reward, I will get the block after 2 years. So the more hash power you have, the more luck you have. The more luck you have, the more chances of having a block you will get. So for each coin it is different. If a coin has very small block reward, for example, if Ethereum had 0.00001 Ethereum as a block reward, then I would get most probably 100 blocks per day with this mega hash rate. But as it is very big, two blocks, which means $6,000, so I think I will be able to get a block after 2 to 3 years. So this is huge. I'll have to wait 2 to 3 years, pay electricity bills, and then I'll get $6,000. That is huge, huge, huge. So some coins have small block rewards. That is two. For example, if a coin is $1, it's if a coin equals to $1 and it has a block reward of 2, then I would get most probably 1 block per day. So it different. The block totally depends on your luck. When your luck is 100% in a perfect world, you would get 1 block, and the luck depends on your hash rate. The more hash rate you have, the more luck you get. But the key point is, what is a pool? Whenever you say I am mining, you have to connect to a pool and then it will mine. Basically as you can see here, mining at it dot flex pool. So what is a pool? Pool is basically a place where all the miners connect and put their hash rate and hash power. Why they do that? Because as I told you, if I have 38 mega hash, I have to wait 2 years for to mine Ethereum, and after that I will get 6,000. But what does a pool do is that take all the hash power of the take all the hash rate, all the power of the miners, and collectively mine a coin. A pool can mine different coins, but if I choose to mine Ethereum, then pool will take my hash rate and mine Ethereum from that. And if we are taking Ethereum for example, so all the miners of Ethereum, if, go to a pool, then that pool will collectively mine the Ethereum, and the reward that it will get, because it has a large hash rate. For example, 10,000 miners are mining with 38 mega hash average every miner, so it will have 38,000 380,000 or 38,000 380,000 mega hashes it will mine, and that will be huge. So if I want to get a block after 2 years, maybe it will get after 2 days. So when after but usually it gets after every it gets many blocks every day, because there are more than 10,000 miners. In reality, there are many millions of miners in the world right now. So a pool usually gets many blocks in a day, and then it distributes it takes some of that, I think 1 or 2% of that reward itself, and the rest it distributes among the miners according to their hash power. So basically, if I was to get 6,000 after 2 years, now I will get after 2 years I will have 6,000, but I got the payment every day. So 6,000 divided by 2 years, I will get that payment every day, and after 2 years I will be having 6,000 but I was getting payment every day in rather than waiting for 2 years and getting collectively 6,000. So that is a pool. And the pool basically what it does is have a bigger hash rate and then have more luck. It has there are many pools. For example, for Ethereum, there are in the world right now there are more than 20 pools. You can choose any because almost all are very good. So but usually people choose the one with the most hash rate, because it will have the most luck, but the reward usually stays same because almost all the pools are equally divided with the miners. So this was pretty much it for the pool. And if you don't like pool, you can still mine solo and wait for 2 years. But if you believe in luck, you can even get a block with 1% luck. So for example, a miner got two or three Ethereum blocks, which means 12,000 to $18,000 in a day with a small hash rate. So this is called solo mining. If you don't mine with a pool, so yeah, that is also the luck of a miner. If you this was the pool mining or solo mining. And a mine basically when you want to mine, I have made a video of Ethereum mining. My first video on this channel was T-Rex miner 0.25.13. So you can click that. I told how to mine Ethereum. Basically, there is a miner. We call people who have the GPUs or CPUs, or the system or the machine for mining. We call them miners. But basically, a miner is the software that does, for example, that I have opened right now. So this is basically CMD, but the software that is running right now in the CMD is the miner. So basically, there are many miners in the world: T-Rex, BZ miner, B miner, TT miner, LOL miner. There are many miners in the world for CPU, GPU, and ASICs. But I don't know about ASICs, but GPU and CPU have their miners. What they do is basically they are in encoded programs. I can show you what a miner looks like. You can download a miner from Google. You can see my first video. For example, this is a T-Rex miner. Its name is T-Rex, and 0.25.13 is its version. For example, Note 20. 20 is the version. Before that, there was Note 10. So this 0.25.13. Before this was 0.25.12. This is basically the updated. For example, there's Android 12, Android 11, Android 10. So this is the version. So its name is T-Rex miner. This is the miner, and you can see this is Ethereum. These are different pools: Ethereum, Ethermine. Now Ethermine is the name of the pool. Ethereum 2 miners. 2 miner is the name of the pool. Ethereum plus Alph. This is dual mining. Dual mining means you will mine two coins at the same time from the GPU. So I am doing this right now, and when you run this miner, it looks like this. Basically, it puts your GPU onto mining. It enables your GPU to mine, and this is how you mine. You will just double click the batch file, it plus Alpha or anyone that you just saw, and then it will start mining. I can show you like right now. If I double click here, it will open up and it will start mining like this. But I have already opened it, so I'll just close this. Look, right now it's an error because I was already running one, so it showed an error. Okay, I closed both by mistake, I think. I closed this one. Now one is running. Now it's fine. Yeah. So okay, now both are showing error. We'll have to close both and then we'll run one. Uh, Okay, so and there's another thing called overclock. Overclocking is basically there are softwares that overclock. For example, I'm using MSI Afterburner. It's the name of the software that will overclock. Overclock is that basically when your GPU comes, all the values are default and it will run at default. There will be no pressure applied. But if I overclock, as you can tell from the name, it will tell the GPU to perform better, but with a more by consuming more power and by using more pressure on the GPU, applying more pressure on the GPU, it will I will try make it to for example, it can go to if my GPU has 12 GB, I will tell it will default it will use 6 GB. I will tell it to use 7 GB or 8 GB if I overclock it, so it will use more memory and it will give more better performance. But overclock basically also gives harm to the GPU. It decreases its life, but miners do overclock their GPUs to have the best performance, as I did right now. And as you can see, my GPU's temperatures are also high because I am doing mining. The GPU temperatures for miners are basically from 40 to 100. It can be anywhere. If a miner can have a good cooling system, it will be around 40 50, but usually miners do have the temperature around 60 70. So that was pretty much it from today's video, guys. If you have any question, make sure to write it in the comment section. I will try my best to answer it. And if you want a video or tutorial on any other topic, I will make it. So I will try to make it. Do tell me in the comments, and like this video if you gained even a little information, even 1% of crypto you learned, then make sure to like this video, comment in the section if there's anything left unclear. Subscribe my channel, let me grow this channel, guys, and hope you like today's video. That's it from today, guys. I'll see you in the in next video. Goodbye.